how seriously should we take this speculation that President Trump is using this strategy in order to derail the talks and eventually have a justification to withdraw from NAFTA?
I don't think that's what's going on. I mean, these are certainly high-stakes negotiations. The president, very clearly, and he says it weekly, he does not like the current NAFTA agreement. So the fact that the U.S. proposals would make dramatic changes to NAFTA, to me, is not that big of a surprise. I don't think they're poison pills, but they're also initial proposals in a negotiation. If it's successful, it doesn't look like at the end like what it starts.
How real is a threat, given that President Trump still needs support from Congress in order to do that?
Well, I think the threat of U.S. withdrawal is certainly real. I don't think the president needs U.S. congressional action to actually withdraw the U.S. from NAFTA, and so I think that is a real threat and a real possibility if the negotiations break down. But I think every trade negotiation looks tough from the outside. I think we'll know more in a couple weeks to see if some of the descriptions of poison pills is accurate. I suspect there'll be more give and take behind the scenes that people are letting on.
There are many reports out there of what the proposals being made from the U.S. could be. One of them right now is that President Trump could make the investor state dispute settlement, or ISDS, an opt-in system. How big of an impact would this have on investors' protections across the world as a precedent if that were to happen?
Well, for NAFTA specifically, it could be a big change if U.S., Mexico, and Canada opt out and decide not to allow foreign investors to utilize this ability to go to arbitration rather than the national courts. It's not clear to me that that's the case. I think a country like Mexico has certainly benefited from investor-state dispute settlement. Certainly what the administration argues, what the U.S. is arguing, is that there will be countries that opt in, and it's too early to say. It would be a significant precedential change, and if it were replicated in other trade agreements and countries opted out, then from foreign investors' perspectives, that would be certainly a long-term negative.